Democrats hope 2018 is the year they take back control of Capitol Hill. 34 Senate seats up for grabs, 26 of which are held by the Dems. They need 2 more to gain control in the House. Republicans currently have 239 seats. They need to hold 218 to remain in the majority. Former Hillary Clinton campaign manager Robbie Mook has advice for Democratic hopefuls. Forget about Russia. He told CNN, quote, "I don't think the Russia investigation is a winning message." Huh, is Mook right? Should Democrats give up on the Russia probe? And what exactly is the Democratic message for 2018? Joining me now, Howard Kurtz, host of Media Buzz on the Fox News Channel. Welcome back to the show, Howie.
Thanks, Kennedy.
So how big of a shift in strategy is this when you've got a talking point generator like Robbie Mook saying essentially we should forget about the Russia investigation?
It would be a big shift in strategy if the bulk of the Democratic Party, and particularly the 2020 wannabes, were inclined to take advice from Hillary Clinton's former campaign manager. They are continuing to pound Donald Trump, particularly on the Russia investigation, and somehow are still believing that if they can just keep attacking the president, that gets them off the hook for offering their own agenda.
Interesting. And is there any sign that that strategy is working or making purchase with voters?
I don't think there's much. For one thing, these investigations have seemingly gone on forever. A lot of people are tuning out. And, you know, after all the investigations, we are certainly seeing some charges brought by Robert Mueller, but we're not seeing the we're not seeing the hard evidence of collusion with Russia. I think a lot of people have discounted it. And I think by the time November of 2018 rolls around, the economy and healthcare and immigration are going to be much more salient issues than this endless morass of a Russia investigation, unless it takes an unexpected turn.
Yeah, and I think you have an influential person here within the party saying just that, that if they want to make the big kinds of gains that the opposition party normally makes in the president's first midterm election, then they have to have more of a message, especially if, as you say, and you're exactly right, if the economy keeps going in that direction. Who is Mook speaking for?
I think he's speaking for the Hillary Clinton types, the somewhat more moderate, certainly not the Bernie Sanders wing, for example. And I think that it makes sense. But if you look at what Hillary actually did in 2016, she basically ran on Donald Trump as a scary guy who's going to ruin America, and you shouldn't vote for him. It was very hard, I said this throughout the campaign, to put on a bumper sticker what she stood for, what her message was. If the Democrats make the same mistake, they don't have a compelling economic message, they don't have some things that they would do if the voters gave them charge of one or both houses of Congress, I think it's going to fall flat. You can't just be against somebody, even if that somebody is toxic to your base.
That's right. And they either have to do a better job of saying that President Obama is the one who created this environment, and that's why, you know, you've got this upcycle for the economy, or they need to say, hey, we like winning even more than the Republicans. Here's how we're going to make your life better. But saying that Republicans are bad just for the sake of being Republicans, it isn't enough when people's bank accounts and employment outlook is much better.
Look, the Dems have the media pounding President Trump just about every day on just about every issue. They don't necessarily need to pile on in a major way. What they do have to show is that if Nancy Pelosi were running the House, here are the 3 things that we would push. Things that connect to voters' lives. Things that connect to voters' lives who perhaps used to vote for Barack Obama, then flipped over to Donald Trump. They've got to win those voters back if they want to pick up some of those seats in the not-so-blue states.
Yeah, they're pretty simple issues that they're definitely complicating for no reason. We'll see where this thing goes, the investigation and the politics that follow. Howard, thank you so much.
Great to see you.
You too. Thanks.